dull moment.
Oh, this is part 13 of my Star Druid run. Last time we killed Orin, and this time I'll try to take on the Iron Throne and Gortash. I think we're going to get, with Orin dead, we're going to get attacked now on the streets. So in this run, I'm doing solo on a mode, Star Druid, and I'm not using vendors. So that's just an arbitrary restriction. One of the concerns that is I'm pretty low on some consumables. I'm a little bit concerned about the ending, the final fight, what that might be like. Just having a few more scrolls probably for that. Got Artistry of War, that's great. For the Nether Brain. No disintegrates, no chain lightnings, except the one that Marco Heshke gives.
With a flick of the wrist. Still breathing, despite everything. another fight. Let's go. With haste.
So I'm planning to rest before I actually do the Iron Throne. This is just clearing these guys. And then I'll rest and resummon my minions. I hit 2. Nope.
No choice but to keep going. What's that?
I think we'll need this guy.
No time to rest. Breathe deep and move. Open up. No traps, please.
Wrong amulet on. When I was reviewing my Orin fight, I noticed I had less health than for Raphael. This breakable.
Seems simple enough.
my quests are on. So the point of this run was for it to be a good run. Kind of had a good resolution for most characters if possible. But I can't remember what I did with Will. Looks like we abandoned Ravenguard. I think that means she'll hinder the rescue, pretty sure. Yeah, I can't remember if that means he's dead or just she's gonna hinder the rescue. And what else do I need to know? I need to know the status of the egg. Egg should be here somewhere. Maybe not. That probably means I didn't do it. Which means if you don't, if you give the egg to Esther, then Ommalum dies and is not in the Iron Throne. So I think that means he'll be alive. This kind of charisma stuff.
Seems like a good moment
Oi.
to talk.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
No news is good news. No prisoners lost. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. Maybe they'll teach him to keep out of the way. It's an underwater. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control. Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
It's 25. Not a chance.
Sure he don't know what your game is.
I still offer money?
Didn't I tell you to feck off?
Fuck. So I'm thinking about long resting, but the other option is I just drink a potion. Angelic slumber. Summons are dead. I think I'll rest.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
Never seen this.
Shillelagh, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss
True.
lies! I have only a moment, and you, Shillelagh, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Not happy. Alright, that's good though. But we're still resting.
It isn't. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely.
God's damn her just look at me. I did what was right. I'd be hunting devils and not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Oh, that's an old dialogue.
Vlakith, but Lazelle. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
If there is, I'm not. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand. Let's talk.
Yeah. Surprised Astarian's here. I assume it's because I didn't tell him.
So, it took a little time, though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
I know he gets real mad if you killed Cazador without him. But
Yes, to think. When we...
maybe I won't tell him.
You're...
But when...
Want more?
Or... It is... So why do I feel so bitter? I know Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path for But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. Go on then.
Okay, let's chat. Probably did do that last. Okay. So what are we for the submersible? Gold. One Misty Step or its ability to click heals. don't think I need freedom of movement for this fight, but yep. Unless I really needed that 4th level spell, I'd rather just cast it. Same with Vector from Poison. I'd rather just do it and know I have it covered. So we conjured us. Yeah. And best elixir would be Bloodlust, if I can spare them. Late in the game. I think many others would have benefit down here. And I don't think I have a great way to haste. Yes, we'll get leap.
Didn't I tell you to feck off? Well, I'll get Cat warmed up.
I'll have to be a lot more careful on this because my character doesn't have much access to haste. Haste spores, I think I'm out of potions.
And you're dead. I have returned to...
How many people are trapped within? How many?
So I'll try to save as many as I can as I flight. Still got flight. Yeah, normally I'd have a good haste. Got one potion of speed, don't really want to use it. May do. And I've got yeah. No grenades. So on one hand I have an army. That's nice. What else? Let's try to tell who's around. This is Maybe I'll use the weakest. Weakest creatures first. Slowest creatures first. So, right. Weak, it's slow.
Hey! Get me out of here!
Good start. So I think I want to let out these guys first, and then maybe head to... Yeah, he's here, but I think he's going to be hindered by Mizora, so I'll plan on that. Good work. Can he reach? A lot of levers, you can pull them, or you can hit them. If your character has heaps of movement, walking up to the levers and pulling them is fine. But if you got minions, they can help by attacking levers, even if they can't pull them normally. Hey there, Nataizu. I think you win the game. That's the main way.
Come on. Can't stay idle. What now?
If you're partway through and trying various ways, then I think none of them work during the game. Pretty much, you can try a bunch of things that say they might help, but they don't. But I won't spoil it too much. Just don't feel bad if you got parasites. Makes you feel any better. I've got where is it? You get C invisibility if Volo took your eye out. It gives you a replacement one, and it's actually kind of a buff, apart from the obvious missing eye. There it is. So yeah, I did the same. Volo's eye. my split those up so they can work always.
Never a dull moment. Still breathing, despite everything.
I think I'll use the Moonbeam mostly for damage in here. Should have been in form from the start. Oh, actually, the archer form. That's all my people, I think. So there's 13 Gondians in here, and one Duke Ravenguard, and maybe one Mind Flayer. Obelia always gets out first. Looks like she was already she was ready to escape.
Nothing important is ever easy.
At 18 there, probably not going to kill him. So hit him with an extra. Bing. Fly over here. See where that goes on the turn order. He's here. He might die to the Moonbeam, but unlikely. D10. It's kind of 50-50. Depends if he saves. So what I don't know is this guy can pull levers. He can't. So he probably could have hit the lever and it would open the door. But with my character here, I'll be able to pull the lever next turn, so he can just start heading back. Alright, Dryad hits pretty hard, but she's not going to be able to reach any. This turn. Use her attack on the door. Make a bit of progress down the hall. This guy. I think he can slip on ice, so maybe we don't go over the ice. These guys explode on death, so it's tempting to leave them near to blow them up, but I'll send him down the hall a bit. See what else maybe he can do next turn. We got a few of them escaping. And my character can fly to there. So this fly... Is this one just as good? Better? Looking at how much movement it's going to cost to get to the same spot. So the blood about there. Yeah, I think that fly that I get from the star is kind of obsolete now. Can you kill the Emperor? Yeah, if you don't mind spoilers. There comes a time you can. You can't do it in the middle of the game, though, because he's keeping you alive. But in the game, he is killable. Yeah, he does that. He's a bit slippery. Like jump distance. Is that worth doing for bonus action? Maybe. Can I reach anyone from there? Nope. really like Star Druid so far. Iceball. I already liked Druid though. I don't think it like totally transforms Druid. I like the spell list. I like the spells that you can refire, like Call Lightning and Moonbeam. And all the cool buffs and Insect Plague, the Long Strider, being able to summon these elementals and dryads. Yeah, nice. I played a Swarm Ranger before this run. I like the teleport on the Swarm Ranger. Was my favorite of the abilities, especially for solo. I could do a lot of hit and run. I haven't played. There's only 2 new subclasses I played. Is this one, Star Druid and Swamp Keeper Ranger. Keen to try many of them. Shadow's on my list in the middle somewhere. It does look pretty fun, but there's other ones I'm more hyped on. I haven't really made a Shadowblade character, so I kind of want to... It seems pretty overpowered. I kind of want to have a easy run where I use Shadowblade. Maybe on a Hexblade or a... I don't know. Could be Shadow Sork. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. So there's a lever here. Sometimes on your AoE, you hit the lever and you can close the door. I definitely didn't mean to do that here. We'll see what happens. It's a pretty cool idea when you mean to do it, but accidental trapping. Alright, let's walk out of this. I should have entangled before I moved. Isn't looking great, to be honest. Or saving... Yeah, this tree guy's not going to do much here. So how did they react to the closed door? They're going after the ice method, which is fine. Got cold vulnerability there. Ice breath seems good here. Wonder how much of the area will freeze. Okay. Been done with this with so many minions. Maybe if I fly over here. Yep. He'll take some attacks opportunities. If he gets killed, he might actually like pull the lever. The death explosion, I'm hoping. Where is the death burst? Wish I could see the area of it. Anyway. Yeah, the giant barbarian looks super fun. Hexblade looks fun. I like all the new classes. The only two I'm not hyped on are the Bard, the new Bard, and the new Paladin. They both seem like they need a group to be worth doing.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Flying. That would do more. Maybe kill one. The breath's more likely to than the archer attack. Not ideal. This is looking real bad. I've got to plan my escape. What happened here? We closed the door. The bloody ice storm must have hit that lever. Fly over, Kenny. Yeah, I could have, but I had already used that elemental's attack. The minions hitting the lever has been working pretty good, but I didn't use my character that well, so haven't had a lot of haste. Well, I didn't have haste the whole time, and I haven't had a lot of. I didn't get any kills with Bloodlust, which would have given more actions. So it's going pretty tragically. And I didn't pre-summon Scratch either. That would have helped a little. But the main issue is my character doesn't have haste, and I'm not using her that well. Alright. Well, this door's closed, so not saving anyone down that hall. No chance. May as well head this way. So many of them here. Yeah, so here Woodward's going to be able to get him out, but then I think he's in deep trouble anyway. Should have done this a lot earlier. So he's got a charm effect on him. All my AoEs doing more harm than good as well. Yeah, so with the group, if you can haste spores at the start, then all your minions could head off different directions, get a lot more movement. Or if I just had haste or haste potions or haste spell on my character, could have traveled around a lot more. So I think as soon as he crosses a certain point, the spiders get summoned. So see how far I can get him, maybe. What's he got? superiority dies. He can throw spears.
Well, look a bargain. Me now. Stand.
But yeah, he's only Ravenguard's only gonna get one turn. It was one turn ahead. I'd head in there and I'd dimension door him out, and then we'd both get out next turn. But I've kind of fallen too far behind to try that. See what I can do to help though. I want to make sure I get out. I don't want to lose. Here. Oh, that linked our initiative. That's kind of nice. Can I reach that lever and still escape? I got 12 movement. Maybe. This feels risky. I guess I had a whole spare action to dash with. That wasn't that risky. Anything else that's going to help anyone else get out? Oh yeah, I can do a help action. Well, there's scratch in the turn order. Scratch. Ravenguard. So he's got that covered. I can't think of anything to help, so I'm just going to go up some kind of buff, maybe? Clicking on the ladder. Mess up, trying something silly. I think you only need to get up that ladder and your characters live. Oh no. Forgot about that. So when you go up or down this hatch, all minions teleport to you. Which is fine if you want it, but kind of annoying if you don't.
Well, so much for peace.
The around ice ball. That good one. Testing. All right. Yeah, I haven't done that well. There's room to save a lot more, I think. But we got a few. Friendly Lich uploaded a video recently saving everyone solo with Blade Singer, which has a bit of extra movement speed, so that's nice. Alright, you can make it out. Now, I'm pretty sure I live. Uh-oh. Yeah. So you only need to be up that first ladder, not the second. And I should have used my help action on Ravenguard and then gone up the ladder. Instead, I went up and then had to come back down. I think you could save quite a few with a minion heavy solo build, more than I did. Let's see the final verdict. Ravenguard out just. Yeah, it's fun to save everyone. There's one. I did one where I like explored all the different corners. There's a lot of extra loot and rooms you never go into, but many of them are kind of pointless.
The hostages from the throne share your fate. Duke Ravenguard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tackled, but under my protection now, just like you.
You acted quickly, decisive. To be with.
Alright, so what did we end up? They said most in that dialogue.
All right, we're good to go. Say goodbye to camp.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 Ravenguard. And no, we didn't save Omolum. So that's okay. Better than I expected, but
Please, I want to ask you something. I
4 Gondians didn't make it.
you enough. We would plead. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. Gons. It's over. It's finally over. We're safe.
Alright, just thinking, do I rest again and then do Gortash? I really, because I kind of have low damage, I don't really want to go into the Iron Foundry. Because I'm not really going to save any Gondians. I'll go in there and try, but they'll all end up dying. So I might just go straight to Gortash. Yeah, so I've already used my 6th level spell. Arcane Battery. And the Ellie didn't live. So, yeah, rest.
Something's on my mind.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about to... Clever. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't...
First, it is exactly what I...
Raven, the defending.
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate.
My duty is first and before... This is such a time. Let it set the path before you. May...
Interesting. Yeah, so the goal of this was a good run, save as many people as I can. But knowing how the Steel Watch is going to go out, I think it's just going to be fun. What was that? Weird. So if I don't do the Steelwatch Foundry, I've got to kill the Steel Watchers around him. But that feels like more fun than doing the actual Foundry. We've got one remove curse, one noble stalk. Those are only things I have that can cancel the curse. Oh wait, there is a spell. Greater restoration, charm, petrification, stun. I'm looking up greater restoration. Yeah, it does curses. Doesn't say it does, but it totally does. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna head up top, kill Steel Watchers, then fight Gortash on his balcony. That's the plan.
Moving in.
Don't really want to fight downstairs or the whole area. Stuff's kind of annoying. I could use this fly, but I'll see if I have another form of it. Yeah, that's perfect.
Can't risk being in open view. Better than nothing.
Oh, I think I just short rested by accident. Oh, that's the key I wanted. It's all hostile now because we went to the Iron Throne. Crap. How are they with Radiant? Not immune or anything. Then I want to get full value to this. I'm going Starry Dragon. Yeah, I was kind of thought you could get them one at a time, but maybe they're linked. Looks like it.
Can't even catch my breath.
Well, I'm thinking. The thought was basically this fight here, where I fight some Steel Watchers, is gonna be quicker and easier than doing the actual whole Foundry. And also, it was meant to be a good run where I save as many people as possible. I just don't think I could save any Gondians in there with this build. It's just not fast enough, and I don't have a lot of resources. So there's no way I would be able to disable the collars and things like that. So I think all of them would die, and it would be mildly frustrating and take longer. So I figured just get in there and fight Gortash. Yeah, I'd like to get more distance. This is the thing I'm not loving about this It's the starry dragonfly. Like it's more like a jump. It's very easy for them to block it. It's not like a real fly. Yeah, I've done it a few times. I usually would do the foundry, and I usually find it frustrating, but I do it anyway. But you know, I've got a sense that this build would save even less than my normal runs. That's the third one. He's coming around. The other factor is I'm getting pretty worried about my overall consumable levels. So I mean I do have plenty, but potions not that high. So it's more thinking, what would I use in the foundry and what would I get out of it? I don't want to get to the point where I can't kill the end boss. I've done the side ones. That guy should be gone. Yep, hit me. Over. Do we have distance? Oh, I could have breathed on one. Oops. Yeah, I'm already kind of worried about my total resources for the final fight. I'm very used to going in with... Wait, are these guys not detonate?
Be wary.
It's odd.
This place is trapped.
Anyway. Well, he's easy to kill. Can I hit both? Nope. Fly out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, that's awesome. So did you do a good run and then a bad run? Can't even fly around the corner with this guy. Legendary actions scare me though. Yeah, pretty scary, but you've done the fights before, so all the base abilities you know about, at least. And then just remember to fight someone new and read what they've got. You can examine them, and usually says legendary action. Have a read of it. Know what to expect a little. Yeah, you'll probably be right. Scariest part's usually the stuff you don't expect, like the fights you weren't planning on.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I was wondering if I could make him break the door. Alright, that's the end of that Moonbeam. What now?
Trap. Be cautious.
So Gortash is, I think, immune to thunder. Just thunder in his normal form. Then he's gonna get his Bane form. We want to knock him prone. And done in as much as we can, I think.
What's in here?
Okay. So I didn't use this Spellcrux amulet yet. I did use Arcane Battery. I still like this Airily. Yeah, Myrmidon is my favorite. Hello, Braca. To do Gortash.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The hero's feast. Poisoned, diseased, frightened. Some of these enemies do frighten. And some extra buffer. Be good. If I need to get hit by the big Bane punch. Pretty much always like lightning. For the staff, like a Heshkia Kreska favor. Gives you a chain lightning each day. Had good fun with Insect Plague in here before. I don't remember to actually set my gear right this time. These. Laconia's. I think I can reflect some of his shots, so Laconia's will be good. Movement speed's pretty good. Damage I could do radiating orbs or something. Starry form dragon, yep. Oh, I could start in Archer. And then switch to dragon early in the fight.
Better than nothing.
just do this. Oh, I don't have a elixir on. That could be good.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I think it'd be best for Gortash. Never that. He has a lot of force damage, and there's no force resist that I know of. Radiant resist. He does some radiance. It's the save of the big punch. The closed fist of Bane hangs in the air before falling. 12d10. No save. And then he's got. Oh, that's the one you can walk out of. And then he's got the curse, which is the other. 20d10. No save. Looks like. Scary. So the only way to resist that would be safely would be the universal elixir. Yeah. And global vulnerability works, and I think like shell works.
Should find my step. I've got a long road ahead. What to do?
Scouting ahead. My understanding is there's no Steel Watcher in here. Just the ones outside. If you've left them up, I'll call them in. So we want to get Surprise to at least make it so his buddies can't move.
This city is mine.
Oh, there is a Steel Watcher in the room. Oops. Alright, so Steel Watcher was Surprise Immune and Gortash was. But the other four are going to skip. So I'll bring the other characters into the fight.
Have to keep going.
Yoga active. immune to fire and thunder and resistant to a lot of things because of the shell. Active, malfunctioning. They can't be attacked with psychic, sure. Didn't know what would happen when I tried to move it. Why did he get another turn? Alright, anyway, back to... What am I opening with? Not chain lightning. Maybe something on these. Did that go? That was pointless. Oops. Should have used a spell of some kind, probably. Mostly want them to come out and group up.
Have to keep going.
Definitely feel more in control of the battlefield outside. Oh, that's kind of annoying. The concussion grenades brought us into the fight, I suppose. I think they're pretty big, so I'm just gonna sit this out. Wanted to spike growth at the choke point, but maybe next turn.
Survival is all that matters.
Alright, so let's let the Steel Watcher and Gortash come forward to us. 4 other guys are going to skip, and then we'll have some choke point for them to come through.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
What does that do again? Extra action. So he's maimed. shell, vulnerable to everything. It's the time to go for it. So it sucks that staying here means he's going to get hit for sure. But I think it's still worth it, probably.
Blood comes easy these days.
Fly a bit closer. Never feel comfortable with those at your feet. So I could lightning or chain lightning. Lightning's likely to have a stronger turn later. Lightning radiant for sure. $50. So as a reaction, he's buffed up to Avatar of Tyranny. Right. And we want Dragon Form probably now. So I don't want to lose the level 5 Moonbeam that I have. I love the bell tolls. Sometimes have underestimated this fight, so try to take it pretty seriously. Sometimes it goes real easy because Gortash can be knocked prone, stunned, blinded, all kinds of things that make him paralyzed, that make him pretty easy if you get those things working. Oof, another 60. Another malfunction. That's good. Alright, Myrmidon has had halt, so he skipped this turn.
Time to push my luck again.
Ash is vulnerable to all the important stuff. He could brand as a retaliation, which is the curse thing, I think. So it'd be nice if someone else took that. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll give it a go. Tyrannical curse.
Still on my feet.
I'll switch to Archer, take a shot, try to get out of line of sight.
Here we go again.
It's probably fine here. So yeah, the plan was to the Air Myrmidon was going to teleport out and make them all come forward, but I took that opportunity to hit Gortash, so that's made him get trapped there. Probably should have teleported out and kept him around a lot longer. He could have done more hit and runs. It's not a complete disaster. He did soak the whole, everyone except Gortash for a couple turns. The question is, I have spells to stop the Tyrannical Curse, which will kill the Dryad for sure. Do I use them or hold on to them in case I need them for myself? He's got resistance now. Oh, she can get a second curse on it. Let's do that. Let's eat another one. Yeah, it's kind of, is that spike growth worth spells I'd have to use to save?
Nothing will stand in my way.
As well, I got 4. I think this will work. Let's... Oh, he's got shell on. Yeah, either Greater Restoration would clear both curses, or the shell This is just going to reflect if I fire that. That's no good. How close can I get? Oh yeah. Going in. Switch to dragon. So I believe the shell will block the punches. Let's see. The globe of vulnerability should block the curse punches. And if so, I've basically used a scroll to keep the Dryad alive. But the other thing that kind of tipped the balance for me is that closed fist, is that the shell will remain. Tyrant's bindings on Woodwoad. Okay, so concerned about that. He's in the shell, though. Okay, these'll drop. What else has he got on him? So he's invulnerable. He's got resistance shell as well. Forget if the curse AoEs falls. Yeah. To the target area. The target area. So, I mean, I could just cancel globe. Cancel globe. And then hug in close. End turn. Oh, I thought the fist would fall. It's unfortunate. Maybe because they're shared initiative.
All that matters.
So I lost my cool ability. The Moonbeam. So I want to get around the corner and hit him with some ground effect. pretty much dead.
Still breathing.
I'll try the insect swarm. Knocking him down's a nice bonus. Reform Archer. I wonder if his shell will reflect. Probably. I kind of want to know. I'll play it safe. Let's just move away.
What path lies before me?
Scroll a featherfall, why not? Just in case. What happened there? Gortash blasted Dryad for 120. Killed Dryad. Dryad disappeared. It didn't hit him. I was hoping it would. It must have like a friendly fire component. Instead of buffed him, I think. Oh no, it doesn't look like he got the Tyrant Edict. Okay. So he is no longer reflecting, insect plague, burning, 100 life. No special resists. Avatar. I just use the ghouls as a bomb. What else? The old chain lightning. Back into dragon form. Oh. This will just spread the fire. Oh, that was kind of through the window or something. Alright, what happened to Gortash? 14. I've got the curse. So I'd like to kill him, and then I think it goes away. But I really want a high percentage shot. And what's his resists at? He doesn't have the reflect. He's just got his normal resists. 14. It's a lightning bolt doing sashimi deck saves. And I get a low roll, something like 20. He'd live. A bit more than that. And guaranteed 14. We killed him. I thought the curse would go away, but it didn't. Not my favorite news. It can do 200, but that's unlikely. Oh, but wild shape. Yeah, that feels like a good enough solution. No. I need the main action to switch to a owlbear or something tanky. Just a bonus action. I've got this reflective, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work now. But there's no harm in trying it. I think if you have reflect up when he casts it, it will send the curse back to the caster. But I think now it's probably too late. And global vulnerability is an action. My only way to guarantee I live is probably haste and remove curse. Only thing I can think of. Everything else is pretty much just hoping that it does less than 171 damage. Well, I hate the idea of using my haste potion, but I hate even more the idea of not using my haste potion and then dying with a haste potion. If I can remove curse now. I think that was probably right. Yeah, definitely feel most restricted on my speed and health potions. Although on this run I started resting more, which meant I didn't use as many health potions. I think I'll just wait, let them come closer. You got through that pretty quick. Into entangled. I think we're just waiting there. Make him hit us. Insect swarm's doing good work. I'll have to eat a lethargy turn. Last turn of haste. Oh. I'd really like to include him in the fun. That's hopefully enough to finish them. Entangled? No. Must have broken it. He'll just hang out there. Oh, we didn't quite finish him. It's my turn skipped. Right, and the fly is over now too.
Need to find a way forward.
Probably swap to Archer. Cool. What's this guy feel about necrotic damage? Don't really want to be near them in case they'll blow up. I think they'll all move forward, but they're kind of a bit hard to predict.
Follows me everywhere.
You. It's weird they'd all set up a trap, blow me up or something. So how did that work for him? He blew a bunch up. And they kind of blew each other up. Used self-detonation. Looks like it took 29 from the ghouls, so... Is that worth summoning them? Maybe. I may as well Moonbeam now.
One day I'll catch a break. All right, what now?
Alright, that was alright. Used a haste potion that I didn't think I'd have to.
defends the throne.
As I expected. The dark sun, when we finish.
We're definitely resting, so get rid of this guy.
Need to find a way forward.
And I can probably use a mace. So I didn't take all that stress. I didn't take a single point of damage. What did I learn there? Yeah, he doesn't. The curses don't go away when he dies, so that was poor planning. The minion soaking curses was amazing, and I might have brought more minions. I could have had some lesser minor elementals. They could have just come in when I needed something soaked. Especially if there's one with a like a guaranteed hit, like if it's got like a 1 to 10 save for half type ability. Maybe the icy breath or things like that.
I'll give it a shot.
Think no more. I'm not going to do any other fights. Just the finale. But I think I got an appointment soon, so check when that is. 10:30. Alright. Yeah, so no finale today. That'll be in my next session. Just looting. That'll be paralyzed poison. Sure. Never, it's one of those items I always pick up and never use. But we got a potion. That's nice. The big thing I'll probably think about before I do the next run, before I do the next session, is do I have it? You know, do I have the resources to win? Because I'm just so used to going in there with disintegration scrolls, chain lightning scrolls, more than 3 supreme healings, things like that. So I might go for it because it'll kind of be fun, or I might be a bit of a wuss and see if I can gather up some more resources. The obvious place would be the bank. The bank is pretty easy, and you can loot all the vaults. I feel like that'll be a lot of loot. And I won't have to spend a lot of resources to get all the loot. So that's something that's been on my mind. Ain't nobody detecting thoughts anymore. I would be pretty happy with the items. I don't feel like I need anything. I might see if I can watch some videos to see if Moonbeam hits the brain good. If it doesn't, I might make sure I got chain lightning. Not chain lightning, core lightning. But yeah, turn 1 inside will be probably Artistry of War. Chain lightning on the staff. Definitely going to take in Orpheus. Anyway, that's the stuff I'm thinking about. Yeah, think about my final gear set and whether this amount of spells is enough. I'll put all the good ones together, maybe. Maybe I'll make a pack. But yeah, Autoluke could help. Artistry of War could help for the final fight. The globes, always. handy outside and in. I've never used the bestial minion. I know most minions can't go through the portal, but I haven't tried using them after you get inside. Anyway, stuff to think about. And I'll check if there's any loose ends. Ithrak, probably do that. Might as well do that now.
The librarian does this thing with her whip.
Welcome to Charis's caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our guidance.
Set your worries at ease. Shirex's caress isn't just about letting you whistle. It's
Oh, Ithrak. Once wasn't there. Oh no. Look that up too.
I'll take that. Something good here, I hope.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
yours and pure.
Let's hang out here. Anyway, finish up there for now. And yeah, next session will be either trying the brain with me and Orpheus, or maybe go into the bank and get some more resources and then trying it. See ya for now. Thanks for hanging out.